Welcome everybody to the channel. Today, doing a little spring update. I'm about to do some mowing of the pathways, but I want to show you this 8-foot pear tree that we got from Menards for $40. Could definitely be trimmed a little bit, pruned, but we're going to let it go. We might actually try one of those rooting balls. I don't know if you've seen ads for those, or we might try one of those on here. But for $40, it's one heck of a tree. It's Ayers pear, and it costs $40. So you might want to go to Menards or even Rural King and stuff like that. We did put it in a bigger pot. And also, I just, top of raspberries coming up, I wanted to do a new video with my new phone. I just got a Samsung A54, and I really wanted to show, kind of see how it focuses in and out, how long it takes. See how the shaking gets diminished with my one-hand recordings here. Just kind of testing it out, but really wanted to show also how much these have grown just in the last month. Really, all this green is the new growth from a bush that I was really, this is the second year it's been in the ground here. It's doing really well. It's got flowers on it. I have about a dozen of these. And that's a honeyberry, or a hascap, or what is known as a sugar pie berry I got from Amazon. I got a whole variety of different honeyberries, and they're doing really well all around. The chickens are hanging out, but I wanted to show you how these pathways look. So I'm about to mow, and that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next hour or so. Say hi to Lucy. They started giving us eggs. They gave us 2 eggs yesterday. Hi Lucy, you guys look great in this new camera. You look great. Look at you, you're like a model. Look at you. Hi Lucy. Yep, ready for prime time. And then the Americanas do tend to stay inside that little coop. These white leghorns are kinda, I don't know, mean. I don't know, they kind of own the coop here. But they've got their much extended run, and they're enjoying that. They haven't been able to escape since the first day, so we got to jump over this asparagus bed. I'll show you. I'd laid a whole bunch of course I planted a whole bunch of different bulbs, but this is a whole wild planting area, and what I want to do is do the initial cut on these pathways. It'll go around and to the edge, then it'll be a sharp edge, and it will chop up some of this hay that I put in, and hopefully it's dropped some seeds and kind of add a little bit of variety and diversity to the pathways. So we'll be able to see just what it looks like before and after I do that. And this, I think it's the 18th of April, and this will be my first cut here. But in some spots it is pretty deep, I guess, tall. This is a wetter area of my property, so it gets real thick here. Then we can see here, we got a elderberry that you can see pretty easily. That blue tag, that's an autumn olive. And I have about, I don't know, 80, no, maybe 100, I don't know. I have like 80 to 100 fruit and nut trees planted throughout my whole half acre here. So without rambling on too much with the diversity of this area, let me get to cutting some grass. Let's see if this focuses. It'd be really cool if it did. Okay, so there's a Canadian cherry. But yeah, I'm gonna get to cutting some grass, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. So I haven't mowed this area yet. I just wanted to show you some of the stuff I need to take care of. Mow it, but then I'll also cut some of this back if I can't do it by hand. I got this new fancy dandy thing. And I just go along here and I cut this edge all the way. I think it's pretty obvious on the camera, and I also do the opposite side of the road. A couple 3 passes with my regular lawnmower. It just kind of tidies up everything. But I think you can see just how big of a difference it makes to have these pathways mowed like this. They're intentionally supposed to be wide enough for wheelchairs, to make it wheelchair accessible, and I think they do a pretty good job at that. And so I guess wanted to share that this is how I maintain my property. If you're thinking about how you're gonna make an accessible area for your garden or food forest, this is one of the options. We do have a couple of pathways that we're thinking about using stone molds. For example, we'd like to have a pathway that isn't mowed, but is fairly obvious that it's a pathway that if you go through there, you're not going to get, you know, stuck on any branches or anything like that. And that's kind of what this area would be. Obviously, if we walk down it enough, it'll keep it packed down. But it'd be nice to have little pathways that are narrower in nature, that allow you to kind of go through the property. So be able to see when we do that, like there might be a pathway that kind of just swings on through these trees, things like that. So we'll do that. So keep tuned to future videos, and thank you for watching. I hope I made this short enough. Trying to keep my videos about 6 to 7 minutes long, but appreciate you watching, and well, happy gardening. All right, bye-bye.